Be deported, no questions asked. Texas Senator Ted Cruz, what's your reaction to that, Senator?
Well, you know, Hillary, it reminds me of a backhanded compliment given to Bill Clinton. She's an exceptionally good liar. She doesn't believe that. The Democrat Party doesn't believe that. And it really is striking that in that crowd in particular, she's being cheered for saying conservative common sense principles. Yes, we ought to deport illegal aliens.
But that was back in 2008, to be fair. So
true, but she didn't believe it then either. She was lying then. She'd be lying now. The Democrat Party has decided illegal aliens are their future, and they want as many of them as possible. But it really is striking as you play that video. Presumably that's a Democrat audience, and you look at what their cheers are. Even then, they're not cheering on amnesty. They're cheering on deport the criminals. And anyone here should learn English. I mean, that is, listen, people want America, they want American borders respected. They want their families kept safe. And I think there was no issue more consequential to the election in November than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's open borders.
So the president's comments, they will be held to pay if the prisoners are not released. Look at Zelensky and the change of position that he has had, that he'd be willing to give up land to end the conflict with Vladimir Putin. Look at the comments of Putin. The eerie silence of China, for example. Hamas, Hezbollah, all of a sudden now the world has changed dramatically and they're looking for peace deals, according to reports. Is that the Donald Trump effect?
It absolutely is. Listen, when Trump was president the last time, we had peace and prosperity. Joe Biden and the Democrats came in and we saw chaos and war across the globe. In the next year, both of the wars that are raging on will end. The war in Ukraine will end and the war in Israel will end. In Ukraine, there'll be some sort of negotiated settlement. It will be a loss, I believe, for Russia and Putin, but it will be over. And in Israel will defeat Hamas and the war in Israel will come to an end. Both of those are because we will have a U.S. commander-in-chief that our enemies are terrified of. By the way, Sean, we saw it closer to home with both Mexico and Canada when Trump announced that he would impose tariffs on Mexico and Canada unless they helped in securing the border and stopping the invasion of this country. Both of the leaders of Mexico and Canada immediately said, OK, we'll help. We're all in. That's the difference when you have a strong president that is actually fighting for America compared to the disaster that's in the White House right now.
And then it goes further. Then you have Joe and Mika go to Mar-a-Lago and kiss the ring and suck up to Donald Trump. You can't make that story up.
Well, I'm not even sure they were kissing the ring. I think they were kissing a little bit lower than that. I mean, listen, they're desperate. There are three viewers that watch Morning Joe, and two of them are blood relatives to Joe and Mika. I mean, they're desperate for relevance. And it is, look, America, I got to say, there's an excitement in Texas. People are excited. People are excited about a Republican administration, a Republican Senate, a Republican House. People are excited about inflation coming down, energy prices coming down, America becoming energy dominant again. People are excited we're going to secure the border. We're going to stand up to criminals. And people are excited about ending the wars and standing with our friends and allies. I think this is really a remarkable time right now.
If the president keeps his agenda, it could be the most transformational presidency in 100+ years, just by doing the things that he promised. But I got to roll, Senator. I do appreciate you being with us.